The Labour Department has closed off some parts of the Pinetown District Education building. The Education Department was served with a contravention notice and access to parts of the building has been prohibited. This follows a complaint by the Public Servants Association about the building's appalling conditions. Meanwhile, the officers are also in the dark after the eThekwini municipality cut the electricity off due to non-payment. eNCA reporter Nqobile Madlala has the story.
The Department of Labour inspected the Pinetown Education District offices. The Labour inspectors were there to monitor the working conditions of education officials. For almost 3 weeks now, officials have been required to work in the dark, through broken entrances and in a parking lot that appears to be flooded.
In the meantime, what's happening is that, remember that the district need to assist the schools with some of the distributions of exams and other things. So everything is on standstill, because if they decide to disconnect the department, which means they've shut down the department, they are able to perform some of the critical service. You've got finance department here that's supposed to pay service providers that provide nutrition program in different schools. We heard some of them are not being paid. There are a lot of things that have been affected. That is why as PSA we believe that government should be able to talk to each other.
The Department of Labour has now prohibited access to the ground floor and the parking lot from use.
We have issued 2 prohibition notices. We have issued 2 notices, one being a prohibition notice and a contravention notice. We are prohibiting access to the basement, which is mostly the parking, and access to the ground floor, which then leads to other levels of the building. So that's where we're at this point in time, and we have just issued those 2 notices so that the employer can comply with the notices that we have just issued.
The Department of Education in KwaZulu-Natal did not respond to our query when we reached out, but the municipality has confirmed that the department has defaulted on its electricity bill and has been cut off. Nqobile Madlala, Durban.